Hey, this is Mike over at Captain Positivity.
Thank you for calling. This is call center Kevin with
Hey everybody, it's another episode of the Outsourcing Guys. This is Mike, Captain Positivity.
And call center Kevin.
Woo! Hey, we're going to talk today with two all-star studs that we have on our team. We're going to talk accounting and bookkeeping with Anna and Mel. Welcome to the Outsourcing Guys, Anna and Mel.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Nice to be here.
So Anna and Mel have worked with us for a while. Anna, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your background, and then Mel, tell us about your background.
Okay, I finished and practiced my accounting course technically for 20 years plus. So I took my bachelor's and master's in one of the universities here. So I have numerous exposures in different kinds of industries for accounting. And
Nice.
This is what I love to do. This is my passion.
Awesome. Mel.
Yeah, I also graduated with management accounting here in Cebu, and at the same time I've been bookkeeping for 12 years, been working with local companies before, and then switched to freelancing before I landed here in 032 Outsourcing, which I am now working for a couple of years.
Perfect. Awesome.
Right
Kevin,
on.
I think you have a good question for him.
I do. Tell us, how do the Philippine and U.S. accounting practices compare?
Actually, they're both the same. What I appreciate about our course is that we are now gearing to have it uniforms. That's we call it the International Accounting Standards, which is bringing practice all over the world. So all accountants are following these procedures and enhancing. So do we have a uniform language regardless of where we are? So this applies for both the U.S. and the Philippines.
Nice.
And then Mel, tell us a little bit of some of the U.S. companies that you've worked with and some of the projects that you've worked with those companies.
I've worked with one of my client was into printing industry. Like they would do whenever you have anything for promotional purposes, they do that. And I'm doing AR and AP for them at the same time. They had me do a little bit of their tax, but it's just more on recording because they have their own accountant for that matter. And after that, I also work with one US client for a realty, just to do their monthly bookkeeping, just cleaning up, making sure everything has been recorded well.
Nice. Perfect. Anna, you want to tell us a little bit about some of the projects you've worked with U.S.-based companies?
I've handled call centers. I've touched call centers. So basically, I have an idea of how these companies run both ways, especially most of the call center companies here have branches outside, not just in the US, but also like most familiar or common is in Singapore. So my exposure when it comes to international standards is that vast. I've also have handled what's this? I forgot the industry, but they're into nursing, so home care. So it's more on the payroll side that I'm handling and the invoicing, also reconciling and their bookkeeping. So I work hand in hand with their accountants. So I speak for the company, especially when it comes to a little bit of cleaning up and explanation as to how the transactions were done if they have questions. So I have a lot of experiences. Most of the time, it's always call centers.
Nice. How do you guys handle confidentiality and data security, and of course financial, making sure you're not accessing the wrong things or sharing the wrong information in the wrong areas or anything like that? How does that typically work when you're working with overseas companies or international companies?
I think I'd let Mel start with this, how to answer this question.
Oh, put her on the hot seat.
Yes, always.
Well, what we had with my previous client is that just to make sure it's not that they don't trust us, they do, because they know that if you are into accounting or bookkeeping, number one is confidentiality. But just to, make them feel comfortable and make them feel at ease, we have this non-disclosure agreement. Like, we have this signed NDA, just protect them and make sure that everything has been and confidential.
Mhm.
Also, for us accountants, it's like a silent oath
Mhm.
that we always render or give out to our clients, or in this case for 032, that everything we handle is between us and the clients, so it never leaks out. We assure them that what we're using is their system, so they have proper monitoring on their end as well if there are any extractions or downloading of data. So it's also an assurance on their side that we are really taking this seriously when it comes to confidentiality, because we do understand that this department is very private, or everything should be held discreet.
That's awesome.
Mike, I think your theory of accounting being credits and debits only has just been debunked.
That's true. Is it true though that debits always have to equal credits?
Yes. Always.
Can't even blink.
No matter how small, even in cents, we have to find what happened.
Yes.
That's great.
Love it.
Last question for you, and then we'll let you guys go, because I know you just got to go count some money or something. So last thing. So to allow people to outsource their bookkeeping and accounting, I think a lot of people have are a little bit intimidated by it, or just don't want to do it. What's one thing that you guys can tell people of outsourcing accounting, and why you think it's a good idea?
Well, it's a good idea, and I strongly suggest that they outsource the service. Well, I'm not. This is the reason I'm telling everyone, whoever will watch this, is because we will make your life easy. You're passing the burden to us. You're passing you're talking to the experts. So you could trust us. We totally assure you that it's not just the security, but also that we are trustworthy. And we give what's the best service that we could offer. We give our all, technically, even if you're clients, we feel that we are part of the company. That is the service that we give out to our clients.
Wow, you just sold me.
That's, yeah.
That's great. Well, Anna and Mel, thanks for joining the Outsourcing guys. And if you guys are interested in learning more about bookkeeping and accounting services with 032 Outsourcing, please give us a call. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Bye.